so that we
Alex
can
Oti scored
make a fresh
174,000
start.
votes to defeat his
We know
closest
that
rival, Oke Ahiwe of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), who scored 84,000 votes in the election. It's the contention of the PDP that the actual election result was manipulated in Obingwa local government area, where its 108,000 votes were reduced to 27,000 after the INEC returning officer headed to Abuja only to return with the quote manipulated figures. The PDP, through its counsel Uche Ihediwa, submitted to the Apex Court that attempts to have the INEC returning officer resolve the inconsistencies in the result by using the IREV wasn't heeded, and said INEC officer also declined to obey a subpoena to testify at the tribunal. In its submission, INEC counsel informed the Apex Court that the PDP governorship candidate is coming with fresh issues that weren't pleaded when the case was first heard at the tribunal. And the INEC counsel further stated that the purported manipulated result of the PDP was not attached to the original petition filed from the beginning. In the case of the APC, counsel for Ikechi Imenike, who scored 24,000 votes, contended that Alex Oti was invalidly nominated and sponsored by the Labour Party at the time of the election, and as such prayed the Apex Court panel to void the election. After hearing the submissions of the parties on the matter, the five-member panel headed by Justice John Okoro reserved judgment on both appeals.
The election in Abia this time, like we talked about, the Obingwa jinx was what was broken in this election. And the Tribunal and Court of Appeal agreed with us. And that was the touch point of the case at the Supreme Court. It used to be that one local government in that state used to determine who is the governor. But this time around, the jinx was broken because the attempt to use the same methodology, actually the strategy failed. We hope the Supreme Court would put a final lead on that strategy.
Meanwhile, on the Adamawa State governorship matter, the Apex Court had earlier dismissed the appeal of Umar Ardo of the Social Democratic Party (SDP), challenging the victory of Amadou Fintiri of the PDP. This is after counsel of the SDP candidate withdrew his appeal.
It had already been clear that we had 6,000 votes, not too much. And as officers in the Temple of Justice, we read the mood of the court. We know the court is very busy. And we said, fine. We took the hint and we withdrew the appeal.
The appellant, in their own wisdom, got the hint of the court and withdrew the appeal. So we did not object to the withdrawal of the appeal. Neither did we ask for cost. We allowed them to withdraw it, and that is, we are good. I'm excited.
I think we must commend them too for having the courage to withdraw it. Because for me, it's not every case that should come to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court should be a policy court and the final court.
Hearing on other governorship appeals continue at the Supreme Court on Thursday. Godfrey Eshamoge, Arise News.